clock up here. Yeah.
We're up. We probably do. We should put a clock up here. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Mike Farris. Should I say Grammy winner Mike Farris?
Yes, absolutely. I've actually changed my name. It's legally. That's my name now.
Is that your middle name? Mike?
That's my Grammy Award winner, Mike Farris.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I have not won a Grammy.
Yeah.
Not even gotten close.
Yeah. Well, just keep trying. Don't give up.
Yeah, start trying maybe. So anyway, I usually start these little interviews I do off with the history of the artist and the Mucky Duck, and this is it. This is our history tonight. You've never played here before.
Yeah. Which that's hard to believe, but yeah.
It is. We got to come back and do it again.
Yeah. It's a great room. Great room. Loved it.
We enjoyed it. So are you ready for the first question?
Yes. Hit me.
What is the first record you bought or maybe stole with your own hard-earned money or hands?
The first record I ever bought with my own money was there were two, and they were both Fats Domino records.
Oh, wow.
And out of a store called Fred's back home, and I was there with my mom, and she was shopping next door, and I walked over to this Fred's because they had a record bin.
Right.
And I was 11 years old, went in there, going through all the records, and I saw these two Fats Domino records, which were, 40 years before my time.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But I really wanted these Fats Domino. I wanted, and it was one of them was Walking to New Orleans.
Okay, it's a great record.
On the B side, it was Bo Weevil. And the other one was Ain't That a Shame? And I can't remember what was on the B side of Ain't That a Shame. I can't remember.
So there were 45s or?
45s,
Okay.
two 45s.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So you didn't see the Kiss Destroyer record? That wasn't the
My
one?
brother already had all those.
Yeah.
My brother had all the real, album LPs,
Right.
He
Right.
had all the rock stuff and everything. But he also he would have stuff like the Isley Brothers as well. It was really really cool.
Okay. What was your first concert?
First concert was the first concert that I was really thrilled to be about going.
Right,
was,
the one you wanted to go to, the first one.
yeah, was Kiss.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
you remember which tour?
No,
No?
no, no. It was early '80s, and it was everything, man.
Right.
It was they were larger than life, and it was, yeah. Yeah, it was, and there was a snowstorm. We almost didn't make it, and I was like, we were stranded on the interstate right outside of Nashville, and I'm like, I'm getting out of this van, and I'm walking, and everybody was like, just hang out. We're just gonna hang out here and party. I'm like, no, I'm not here to party. I'm here to go see some rock and roll.
Gene Simmons couldn't come out and just blow fire on all the make a trail.
I know he was right in town, so
the Demon. So who was the
Yeah.
first artist you put on a pedestal, like posters on the wall, just like, did you ever have anybody like that was just like the first person?
I mean, Kiss was big when I was little, and then like when I was a little kid, and then there was Van Halen was another big one, and Sabbath was a big one, and just the typical stuff,
Right.
And then Skynyrd came along, and Skynyrd became a huge thing for me, and so not really anything in particular besides Kiss. Kiss was
Kiss
everything.
was it? Okay.
Kiss was so influential, man, for so many kids, man,
Yeah.
growing up. In my generation, it's insane.
See, I'm kind of a big rock guy, and I hear so many like people of the ilk that talk about, take it or leave it, but Kiss was where they kind of got the start.
Yeah, Kiss. I mean, so many of my friends, man. And another really, really, really big one for me, probably top three for me, was AC/DC. Was a big one,
And they're still going.
Yeah.
I mean, even without Malcolm, which is sad, but they're still going.
Yeah, and as far as Malcolm goes, Malcolm is the was always, he was the essence of rock.
Yep.
He was in the trenches, blue collar, just sitting there playing the rhythm, man, just rocking that rhythm. He was the guy.
So on that, Bon Scott AC/DC or Brian Johnson AC/DC?
Well, okay, so Bon was the better charismatic, amazing guy. He was the guy.
Yep.
And then, but when Brian came along, Brian is a very underestimated, underappreciated singer because if you ever go and try to sing,
I've tried in my car.
It's ridiculous what he's doing.
Yeah.
So he is truly an insane singer, man. It doesn't get appreciated for it, but yeah.
Okay. So you've got 4 records. You're going to a desert island. Which records?
I'm the worst for that. Okay, well, it's pretty easy because it would be all 4 Sinatra records.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to name them?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Well, I'd have to pull my phone out because there's 2 that I forget the name of, but it would be Live at the Sands.
Okay.
Would be one of them, and then see my whole collection is
we small hours in the night.
There you go.
That's my favorite one.
Live in Paris would be another one.
See, I don't really count live records on that. You can if you want to, but that's kind of a caveat. You can't have like greatest hits.
Okay, that's great. So I would do. There's so many. Look at this. Look at the catalog. It's crazy.
So you could just say 4 Sinatra records.
This one, "Come Dance with Me."
Yeah.
That was his biggest selling record.
Was it?
Yeah, and then the other one, "Come Dance with Me," and then "Nice and Easy," which is a beautiful record, mainly ballads.
So you're saying you're a Sinatra fan?
A
Kiss isn't even sneaking in there. No Kiss records.
And no, and then the Swinging Sessions is and Live at the Sands. But to me, I mean, there's nobody even comes close to Sinatra, man. Sinatra is the greatest singer of all time.
Not even Tony Bennett?
Tony was a different thing. Tony was a singer, but Tony, as great as he was, he nobody captured the lyrics. Tony sang to you.
Right.
Frank had a conversation with you.
That makes sense.
It was a whole nother level, man. That's why Frank was there. Frank was having hit songs. He had hit songs for 7 consecutive decades.
Yep.
Think about that. He was relevant for 7 decades, which is unbelievable.
That is unheard of. It really is. So do you have a, lack of a better term, a guilty pleasure song? Like, I'm a big metal guy. One of my favorite bands in the world is Slayer. I love the song "Mbop" by Hanson. I think it's a perfect pop song. I can admit it.
There's a bunch of those for me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there will be like pop songs that'll come up, and I'm like, I don't care what you say. This is a great song. I always can appreciate really good pop stuff. I'm trying to think of one recently.
So you're a closet Swiftie is what you're trying to say?
The what?
You're a closet Swiftie?
Who's that?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, nah. That's a little too juvenile for me. There's nothing there that's ever going to appeal. But there's I mean, there's always stuff that you'll like. There's something recently I've been hearing and listening to and going, this is just good. I don't care who you are.
I'm a big Billie Eilish person. She can't do
who?
Billie Eilish. I love her stuff.
Oh yeah, I had an issue with her recently with a friend of mine who's his daughter's big Billie Eilish fan.
Yeah.
And I saw an interview where she was talking about how she was bragging about how she overdubbed everything, and it's like, edit. She was counting the edits, and I'm going, that's.
Well, it's a big.
We've lost something here.
It's a big thing in rock now about the backtracking and the triggers and it's like a
Yeah.
whole like.
See, I'm old
feud
school. I'm a
going on.
Sinatra guy.
Yeah.
You know, Tony Bennett guy. I mean, you go back and listen to Boulevard of Broken Dreams, man, and you listen to that and you go, these people were in that room when they said, ready, go. And they
This is a take.
all were perfect, including Tony.
Right.
Pitch perfect, every horn, everybody on there, and ended the song. One take, over, done.
Those days are over. You know that.
Where
right?
everybody
Those
had to be,
days are
everybody in the
gone.
room, and there was a bunch of people in the
Yeah.
room had to be on.
Yeah.
You know, now it's like we're gonna spend 12, 3 days editing the vocal.
Yeah.
No.
The guy's sending in from California, the other guy's in Boston, and
Yeah.
I know it's different.
Yeah.
I try not. I just kind of roll with it. So what are we? Big question tonight. What are we Netflix and Hulu? What are we Amazon Prime? And what are you watching? Everybody needs new shows.
I'm not going to be good at this
do it?
interview, man. I don't think it's going because I don't do TV.
I don't really either.
I watch movie every now and then, but maybe some comedy or something. But
yeah.
used to go to bed to Ancient Aliens every single night because that guy's voice would just put me straight to sleep. It was great.
It's like Art Bell. Remember Art Bell?
Yeah, Art Bell,
after
yeah.
Hours. So
Yeah, I used to pop on Art Bell like if I'm driving late
Yeah.
at night, man, and I'd be like, "This is not a good decision, man. This is like putting me right to sleep."
those people that would call in though were like, my God,
It's
it
deep
was,
dive,
Oh, it was nuts.
but that's what would put me into a trance, man. I'd like wreck or something. I don't know.
All right, in this interview, I got some either ors. I'm gonna give you two bands. You tell me your preference. Just because you say one does not mean you dislike the other one.
Right.
First one's Universal, Beatles or Stones.
Oh my God. Pass. Next. I don't know.
Dolly or Aretha.
How are you going to do Beatles and Stones?
Well, you know what the perfect answer was? Beatles on Friday, Stones on Sunday.
Well, you didn't say there was that option.
Well, I mean, I tried to give you free reign as an artist.
Okay. All right.
know.
I mean, yeah.
You don't have to answer them.
I'm more. If anything, the Beatles are.
And it doesn't mean you dislike the Beatles if you have your preference.
I mean,
to
it's just
Stones.
tough because McCartney is the greatest composer, writer, maybe in the history of man. Maybe in the history of man. Other than Beethoven, Mozart, that world.
Right.
It's Paul McCartney in there, right? And nobody even comes close.
So you're taking the Beatles.
Or
Or you can just take McCartney if you want.
I'm going to take McCartney.
Or you can take Wings. Whatever you want to do.
No, I would have to take McCartney overall.
Dolly.
But the Stones are, they're I don't know. That's terrible. You should never ever do that.
It's only
to
gonna get
people. Why are
worse,
you-
probably.
How diabolical are you, man?
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to
You got
be?
this
Like-
pleasant smile. You're like friendly. Hey, this is every guy's guy, and
It's-
you come up with something like that.
It's only going to get worse.
That's terrible.
The next one's Dolly or Aretha.
Oh my God, dude!
can't be
you
easy.
you are Satan.
It can't be easy. That would be boring.
I got to go Aretha there.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Well, the next one will be easy for you. Elvis or Sinatra.
Sinatra all day.
No. Willie or Johnny.
And I love Elvis.
Willie Nelson or Johnny Cash. Remember
Willie.
Michael Jackson or Prince.
Prince by a million miles.
Yeah, I know. Everybody says that. Lady Gaga or Madonna.
Gaga.
Metallica or Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Oh, we were going to be friends.
The Innovators.
Billie Eilish or Adele.
I don't know much about Adele.
I'll try to throw the contemporary stuff in
Adele's
there.
a singer.
Okay. John Prine or Bob Dylan.
Dylan all day.
I got one more for you. Staubach or Aikman.
You know me. We had this
I
conversation.
know. I thought about this a little while ago.
You know who that is. It's Aikman all
No, it's
day.
not. Oh.
That's my dude, man.
I'm a Staubach guy.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that?
Staubach or Aikman?
I don't know what I was thinking. I thought you said something that was like Pittsburgh. I don't know why.
Roger Staubach or Troy Aikman?
Staubach all day. All day. You're right.
You were so convinced about Aikman.
Well, I mean,
Aikman's great, too.
Well, because I thought the other one at first was some Pittsburgh or something. But it's like Gene Stallings or something.
I
I don't
thought
know
you were
what
going to say Don Meredith or something. Pull that out on me. Who was your favorite all-time Cowboy?
Oh man, Tony D was big for me growing up as a kid. Dion, I think Dion's my
Sanders?
Dion may be my
He
favorite.
played for the enemy.
I know.
He played for the 49ers.
I know. He's up there, man. He's up there.
I met Charlie Waters when I was a little kid, and he was always my favorite.
Oh yeah.
All time.
My wife, when I met Julie, that was the final straw. You know, it was like things were adding up. It's like, this is good. This is really good. Oh my God. And that was the one where, you know, we were watching a football game and she goes, why are they running man coverage right? I'm going, what?
You know that.
What did you just say? And that's when I knew. But she was a lifelong Cowboys fan like me. And to the point to where she went to see him in Miami on Monday Night Football, had some friends take her, and then and she went out to their spring camp one time. When she was a kid, she wrote letters to like Drew Pearson and to Tom Landry. She's got the letters that says from Tom Landry. It says, "Dear Julie, so good to hear from you. I, too, am looking forward to this year, and we're really going to be good, you know, blah, 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 and hope to see you at a game soon, you know, Tom Landry." And it was a stock letter, but it was still Tom Landry.
Yeah.
So we're driving down the road in Dallas one time, a few years ago, and we're driving down the interstate, and she goes, "Oh my God, that's the original main offices of the Cowboys on the side of the road." And I go, "How? What? How would you know that?" She goes, "The address."
That's where she sent the letters.
She knew the address to the building.
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
You know what people in Houston like? Dallas Cowboy football talk. They love it. It's enthralling to all these people.
Do they?
Anyways.
Yeah, they love it. They're really enjoying this right now.
Let's talk about the Oilers. I'm kidding. That's all I got for you, by the way. Thanks for sitting down with me. Mike Farris.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys.